Welcome to another visit with Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins. Dr. Rollins, coming up soon is statewide testing, and the format's a little bit different this year. It's not all crammed into 1 week. You kind of have a little bit more time for schools to take these this year.
It is a new testing cycle, a new corporate venture, if you will. But the important thing, Rick, is that when I say new, it's new from the standpoint of we're changing from the benchmark exam to the new PARCC assessment. But in truth, we've been preparing for this transition now about for the last 3 to 4 years. So all of this conversation is centered on us trying to bring forward a new set of learning standards to better prepare our kids to compete when they go into the world of work. And we're pretty elated about that. The great work of the new learning standards, from my point of view, began with the contributions made by our kindergarten, first and second grade teachers some 3 years ago, as they brought the new learning standards here, personalized them, really made them fit in terms of the culture of Springdale. These are our standards that have been developed by our staff. And again, the great work of our kindergarten, first, second grade teachers kind of set the stage then for the second phase of the rollout, if you will. And teachers in grades 3 through 5 saw what our teachers in the early grades had done, followed their example, again, personalized it to fit the learning there. And then the third year of the rollout came when we moved the new learning standards forward in the secondary school. So it is my belief, based on the work of our teachers, that we're going to prepare our kids at an extremely high level. Now, a new assessment, something's different, something we've never been through before. I'm quite confident that all of that will cause us to set a new baseline, if you will, a new foundation. That's part of any transition in testing. We've seen that happen as we've made these changes historically. And once the new foundation is laid, we've had the experience with the exam, we've become more familiar with the testing process, more familiar with developing instructional strategies to reach higher levels of learning. Those achievement levels will continue to rise. And in the end, we're going to have young people better prepared to compete. You know, we talk about career ready, we talk about college ready, but there are a lot of other, quote, readies that one needs to think about today. We want our kids to be competition ready. We want them to be able to compete for careers, for jobs, if you will, anywhere in the world today, because under this world is flat ready conversation that all the technologies have brought to us in our workplace today, our kids must be competition ready. And we think the work that's going on here will better prepare kids than they've ever been prepared before. At the heart of all that is the application of learning. So rigorous, relevant learning, preparation, if you will, for our kids that will take them somewhere, either to the workplace where they're better prepared or on to higher education where they'll be better prepared.
One way they're prepared, I don't know how it was for you, I learned how to type in the 8th grade at a typing class. I'm going to these classrooms, and these kids, because of the one-on-one technology, race to the top, 3rd graders are adept at computer work. They're going to take the test by computer, but these kids are very prepared to do that.
It is a different world. As you know, on a personal level, I have a 3-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah.
She's about as technology literate as many of the older adults, certainly including myself, that I work with every day. Kids are very comfortable with the technology.
Yeah.
And all of us are being learners in regard to the use of the new technology. That's the world that we live in today. And as you said, when we were in school, those typing experiences, or if you will, or keyboarding experiences, they came to us much later. But today they're being introduced at very early levels. And in fact, in our schools today, we're looking at new mini iPads for our kindergarten kids, first and second graders. Yeah. So every child is going to have a personalized computer to work with at early years, and you can just imagine what this conversation might look like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years down the road. So that's a part of the world that we live in today.
It's still to be prepared. What would you tell parents to say, how can I best prepare my student for this, say the week that it's actually happening?
Well, moms and dads play a key role. If moms and dads could just let every child know this is important. Certainly I want you to be prepared for the test. I want you to have a good night's sleep. I want you to have a good meal before you go to school. But I want you to know, son, daughter, that I want you to go to school today and give your best effort. Take your time, understand the question, give your best answer. Don't stress over it, don't worry over it, just be prepared to do your best. Again, we have 1,600 plus teachers in the Springdale schools that have been working with these kids to get them ready for this experience for a number of years now. We'll be just fine. And whatever the performance level is, that will be the new foundation, and we'll extend it from there. We'll regroup, we'll replan, we'll deliver instruction at an even higher level based on the information that comes back to us, and we'll continuously improve. That's the philosophy of our school system. That's what's made us great over time, and we'll deal with this challenge, or better said, this opportunity, just like other initiatives that we face on a daily basis.
Very good. Testing's coming up. Have your kids ready. Hope you enjoyed the visit with Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins.